What is up, guys? It's your boy Bravo, and in today's video, we finally have it, the Razer Blackshark V3 Pro review. And basically, it is this headset, and pretty much what I'm gonna be like comparing it with is Razer Blackshark V2 Pro. Are they the same headset in a sense? So we're gonna start pretty much with the Blackshark V3 Pro. A lot of people have been asking me, are the hinges any better? And to be honest, I could say like yes, it is more sturdy. Is it's not really that flimsy over the Black Shark V2 Pro. Like you can see here, if I do this, it is actually a little bit flimsy. Like it's not really like sturdy as you want it actually to be. But then going to the Razer Black Shark V3 Pro, you can see that they actually fixed this issue by making like the ear cup, or not the ear cup, the headband, like, or the earband, or whatever you want to call it, whatever this thing is. Now it actually swivels. So it's not a matter of like, is it flimsy enough or is it not? It doesn't matter because now it's swivel. You can also see a little bit of upgrades like right here. I'm gonna show you on camera. Now it's a little bit different versus the Black Shark V2 Pro 2023, by the way. It's a little bit different. It's not, I think it's more like actually sturdy when you do this. It's actually like a little bit better. The quality, it feels like way much better than the Black Shark V2 Pro. And pretty much what you can do is you can change those 2 seconds. These are magnetic and you can actually remove them. So if you want an exoskeleton kind of like headset, you can also have, and you can pretty much replace this. I don't know really where to buy them. I've seen them on the Razer store, like online, and I've seen people seeing them in the Razer store, but how do you buy them? And I have no idea. There's not really a lot of customization. It's only like pro teams that ever play like in esports and stuff, so you can get like their logo in here. But otherwise, yeah, just you know, magnetic. It's super easy, super fast. No issues, no nothing. What is new in here, as we said, is pretty much the swivel mechanic, and you can see it from here and here. So now it can swivel 15 degrees. So you can actually put it on your head. It's actually way more comfortable now versus like the V3, or sorry, the V2 Pro 2023 and 2022, or sorry, 2020. It's becoming really confusing. So yeah, pretty much the main difference I would say like between them is not really that much other than like really the hinges. They're now like sturdier, they're like heavier in the sense, like you can see they're like better quality. Going around like the headband, I don't really see any difference. The ear cups, I've been wearing actually these for I got it yesterday from Amazon, so pretty much these are actually better than the V2 Pro 2023 and of course 2020. And the V2 2023, I was actually experiencing a little bit of warm. Like me also wearing glasses, it's actually a little bit difficult because like I have to wear like this. And sometimes, I mean, this is not really a best case scenario. It's still the same thing as the V2 Pro 2023, but this is more cooler in a sense. So it doesn't heat up like the V2 Pro 2020. Oh my god, like getting confused with numbers. 2023. I'll just let's call them Black Shark 2023 so I don't get confused. So 2023, yeah, it generates a lot of heat after wearing this. In my 2020s, I fixed this problem and I got like the wicked cushion, which you can actually see a video on my YouTube. I'll link it somewhere here. And it was pretty much fixed. And it actually isolates noise like way better. These are pretty good. The ear cups, like, or the earpads, whatever you want to call them, they're pretty good as they are. They don't make me really heat up when I'm gaming after long, long hours. And with my glasses, it is pretty fine. No complaints at all. So now you want to ask, is the active noise cancellation something worth the upgrade from the 2023? To be honest, yes. If you really want that active noise canceling, like these headsets are amazing. The moment I put these headset on my head and I activated this thing, boy, like the fan now, I mean, probably you're not gonna hear it because my mic has like noise isolation and like a billion filter and all this stuff. But I have a fan and I have a PC that is running on 1000, how much? 600 like RPM. It's a little bit loud and there's like, I don't know, 9 fans or something. So it's pretty loud. So I can actually not hear everything. It's not like extremely noise cancel. It doesn't like makes the room any quiet in a sense. No. I can still hear some stuff even on level 4, which I'll be showing you in Synops pretty soon. It is still, you will still hear some stuff, but they're so muffled and so silent. But otherwise, I will show you how many levels. I'll show you also like some stuff in Synapse. So without further ado, let's get into Synapse. So now we're pretty much in Synapse, and yeah, this is what you will be greeted for. So now, in the 2023, or sorry, 2025 version of the V3 Pro, oh my God, it is getting so confusing with the names. So the V3 Pro has now this new thing with the audio equalizer. So pretty much you can use between THX spatial audio, which is a Experience 7.1.4 surround sound with THX spatial audio, including overhead speakers for compatible games and media. I have been using this versus the normal stereo. I was using it like in Warzone, and I can confirm that me putting this like my equalizer in like Warzone and then switching to this, THX spatial audio is like by far way better. It gives you more like an immersive feeling like in the game. It's so heavily bass boosted. Like you will open a crate like in the game and you will actually feel the bass like of opening that thing, like it's actually like booming into your ear, like you open the case, you actually have a feeling like you actually opened a case from your ears. Don't ask me how, but this is how it feels. Otherwise, I also listening to music with THX spatial audio is pretty insane. As I told you, it's heavily bass boosted, so if you really listen to songs that have bass in it, you will actually pretty much be enjoying this. Game shot is finally fixed. So now with let me turn on the camera. So now you have this thing on the headset, and pretty much this will balance your shot. As you can see, I'll move it, and when it's in the middle, it will actually make a sound. So at least it works now in in the V3 Pro. I had also like a little bit of issues with the V2 Pro 2023, where this thing does actually not work. It either resets like to the beginning, or yeah, or it simply sometimes it just does not work. Then we go to enhancement. So pretty much here where things start getting interesting. In-call audio mix. Pretty much this is if you connect it like your to your phone via Bluetooth and you're using your PC and someone calls you. I mean, I don't really use simultaneous like connection. I don't really connect my phone to it. I tried in like the V2 Pro like 2023, but I really never used it at all. Normally, like people, if they want to call me, they'll just call me on WhatsApp, and I already have WhatsApp on my PC, so it doesn't really matter to me. So, but if you are interested in hooking up your phone with Bluetooth, so if you receive a call or whatever, you can either combine the 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth. So pretty much you'll be gaming, doing whatever on your PC, and then you can receive a call and just continue normally with the normal sound. Either you can lower the 2.4 gigahertz sound, so whatever you're gaming, listening to music, watching videos, whatever, it will lower the thing, or you can mute it entirely. Ultra low latency, something that I have been trying for these past like today, like 2 days, and I really do not see much of a difference. Like turning it on, yes, it is actually pretty insane. I can feel everything is just so snappy and so fast with sounds, like but turning it off, you can slightly feel like it's so slight, like there's a little bit of delay, but it's not that you will, it's pretty much milliseconds. You're never ever gonna like feel it. Like I'm 28 years old and I barely can feel it, but like it is a tiny bit better using ultra low latency, but at what cost? It will use more battery. Here's the thing: if you want to like read about it, this feature alone available, device connected via 2.4. These settings are saved, blah blah, or profiles. Now this, it's either you can turn it on or you can just turn it off. Ambient, I really still don't see how it works. I still can't figure out whether it works or not. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I don't. It just like canceled it, and if there's like maybe a loud thing. I mean, I don't really have a loud anything loud in my apartment other than the fan and my computer fan. So I don't really think it was doing anything in my case. But I was using mostly active noise canceling on level 4, and this thing is amazing. You put on your head, and like everything vanished. I can still hear my computer fans and a little bit my fan, but it's so minimal. And you can actually use like how many levels do you want it. It's like pretty cool, to be honest. It's pretty much like the AirPods 4 with active noise canceling. It does the same thing. You can also choose whether you want them adaptive, whatever. You can also do this with the Razer. The mic, I will get into the mic in like a couple of minutes, but there are your settings, and then you have the power. You have like now the hyper rolling dongle, whatever, or hyper speed dongle. I don't really know what they call it. Yeah, so high speed wireless, hyper speed wireless Gen 2 dongle. Yes, so you can get it. I put it on my battery status because otherwise I really don't really. I always put my headset on wireless power saving, so after 15 minutes, like the thing will turn off. And I mean, it's very, very rare, but if it's there 15 minutes from here, pretty much you can hear the difference between stereo and THX spatial. But now let's go to the mic and test the mic. Okay, so now we have the mic on, and pretty much now you're hearing me from the Razer Blackshark V3 Pro mic. This is pure mic. This is the settings. It's at 80. It's at the equalizer is at default. Nothing. This is how it purely sound. No edits, no nothing, no noise isolation settings within Streamlabs OBS, and nothing. This is as pure as it can get. So pretty much we have here. I mean, you'll be the judge, pretty much like hearing it, because I'll pretty much hear it when I'm editing the video. We have esports now. If you're like in esports mode and you want to talk, blah blah blah. Yo, what's up? He's on my left. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he's on my right. Yeah, I'm down. Hit me up. Oh, I broke my leg from a downfall. You know, all these stuff. So this is how it sounds. Broadcast. I mean, I don't think I've ever used broadcast. Neither esports. I think it's even a new thing. I've never seen it before. And a mic boost. This is like the mic boosted still. Nothing, no editing, nothing. This is purely the sound of the mic, raw. This is like a raw. Now let's put it back on default and do mic enhancement. Volume normalization. The thing is, it's so funny because I normally use like this mic, so I've never really played with those things. But this is pretty much the noise cancellation. Like if you put it on high, I don't know really what you hear. I think it's probably even hard to even hear me because I can see from the volume. Like I have to be so close to the mic to actually talk with. So I think 55 is a good spot or something. Voice gate set it to low, medium, high. Like you get to choose voice clarity. I don't think I've ever seen that working ever in a mic. But again, I don't really use a headset mic. I use my trusty mic in here. So really don't know how these work, but I'm just gonna do them for you so you can hear the difference in everything. So I'll put it back to 55 here. Test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll put it on 75, maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 55, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know, 35. 35, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'll do 10 low, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is pretty much the thing. I'm just gonna leave everything by default. And volume normalization. So pretty much again we're gonna do 10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a 35, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a 55. This is like default. 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2, 3. This is a 70. 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2, 3. And this is like, I don't know, 85 maybe. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is 100. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is on mic equalizer on default. So pretty much if you use this, you will pretty much have more experience on how to use this mic without me. You are still hearing me through the Blackshark V3 Pro mic. Again, raw, nothing mic enhancement or off. I don't know if you actually hear any difference now. And the microphone or volume level is set to 80. So now I will put my Blackshark V2 Pro 2023 and let's hear the difference. Yes, so this is pretty much the Razer Blackshark V2 Pro 2023 mic. This is also raw. There's no effects, no filters, nothing. This is purely, you're hearing it from the mic itself, nothing on Streamlabs OBS, no filters, no nothing. So this is how it sounds. You can also see the difference between this and that, and I'm actually pretty sorry. Like this thing, like the game chat thing was not actually in here. It was in the Kraken V4. So really sorry for that. So yeah, so pretty much the V2 Pro never even had a game and chat at the same time. Pretty much whenever you go to stereo, you can also choose like Apex, Call of Duty. So it's pretty much the same thing, but they had it like in 2 categories where you can put them. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. But because I always use THX Spatial, I really like THX Spatial. I feel it's like better. So yeah, pretty much here you have like your setting. I mean, you pretty much know that if you already own this. And this is the microphone at 100%. And to make a fair comparison, we're just gonna put it at 80 as the other one, so it's not really that ultimately loud. Pretty much you have mic boost, so this is one of the things that also exists in the V3 Pro. You have broadcast also, you can hear the difference. You have also conference, which actually you don't actually have in the V3 Pro. Maybe in the V3 it exists, but in V3 Pro, this is esports. Oh, sorry. So apparently there was enhancement. So I think probably this is like the last time I was using it. So this is how it sounds pure and raw. That's it. Otherwise, if you want to like do some enhancement, you can always choose this mic noise cancellation. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. If you already have this thing, you already know how it works. So yeah, that is the difference between the V2 Pro 2023 mic and the V3 Pro mic. Hopefully that have been like really answering your question on how much is the difference between those two. And pretty much I'll be writing something when I'm editing to tell you actually if I felt any difference, because I don't really use the mic on the headset. I actually use my trusty mic in here. So yeah, that has been pretty much for your boy Bravo for the day. I will also be having a Razer V4 Pro. I'll also have like a review pretty soon on it. And if you find this video useful, like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you again pretty soon. Take care and peace.